Unmute me. Allow people to see. I'm dumb. I forgot to put the game thing on. That's dumb of me. Yeah, basically, I forgot to put the screen that shows. Oh yeah, the shows I'm actually playing the game. Oh crap!
Not a streamer. I don't understand.
Ah, you're good. It's just more of me being a dummy with my with my streaming tools. That's all.
Let's.
All right.
Let's go with this one.
I like how everyone's gonna be like, "So is Sheldon your real name?" And me just sitting here like, "Ha ha ha! No, it's not."
You wish.
Another grand
Now we will
gesture.
hunt the monster.
Yeah, I have my gun, so I am ready. Let me go over here.
All you need to do is send me the invite.
There's something add-on content. All right, we will go to friends list.
Oh, it's just more missions.
Friends list. No, send lobby invite. We will invite the Sab.
There it is. I have to accept it in the game as well. Yeah.
There you go with your cat spatula.
Yeah, I decided to get this one out again.
All right.
Because the red glowing magma blade doesn't fit with the outfit that I decided to go with now.
That is fair. Hi, cutie. Deliver 2 guava eggs.
Don't deliver eggs, that is like the most annoying thing on the planet.
I'm sorry, cutie, but I'm not doing that.
You will never get your eggs.
Oh, we got a new rampage quest.
I wonder if it's your rank up quest now.
Maybe it's Apex Azeros.
Yeah, that sounds like your rank up quest. That one's actually hard, be careful.
Oh no.
uh, like Apex monsters are actually dangerous.
How's my little money con today, huh? Alright. Did you eat your dongle?
Yes.
Let's go into hell. Hey, luckily for Lucky, a couple of people will join us in the quest.
Probably. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But being more than one person is usually enough. Auto ballista. Let's put one more here. There is a mountable one.
Hi. Homeless, if you want my attention, you can get up here.
Oh yeah, right. We should put a bomb down here. I think that should be fine for now.
Oh, if you think we're ready.
Yeah, I always hate like the flying ones. No, I don't want to ride them. That is so annoying. Hello. Oh, hi, Yuki.
Hi, Yuki.
Probably won't be staying for like maybe another half an hour because of course tomorrow there needs to be an early course again and I hate it. Not
Alright.
not because I don't like the course, it's just because I hate it being because those damn early courses give me that damn feeling of wanting to get home after then take a nap again, you know?
Yeah, I totally get that.
And I don't like midday naps. Midday naps take away my free time and I treasure that free time.
For me, it's always a balancing act of like, oh yeah, do I want like more free time, but that free time like totally sucking because I'm tired, or do I want like less free time but be like a little bit more rested up for it?
And yeah, if you pull the unlucky card, then you wake up from a midday nap, feel like shit again and have a migraine or something like that, you know?
That is the actual worst.
Yep.
When you're like, well, now I've slept, wasted time, but I still feel bad.
Or arguably even worse. Like not tired anymore, but you feel terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
And I rather feel tired than feeling like that.
Tomorrow shouldn't be so bad at work, at least. I hope.
Tomorrow's Friday. Woo.
Yeah, tomorrow after work, I'm definitely going to go shopping and get some nice stuff for the weekend.
Alright.
And it's weekend time.
What do you mean fucking crossbows? That's clearly not a bow that you. I mean, that's clearly not a crossbow that you put into your damn thumbnail.
Let's put cannons here.
That's like the same as like, oh yes, revolver versus riot shields, but instead of putting a revolver into your fucking thumbnail, he used an image of a normal hand pistol or some shit, you know?
That is bullshit. I would call it clickbait.
Yeah, and
Uh,
I don't like how in the images, like, I mean, the title is like, yes, powerful crossbow versus riot shield, but the thing that the dude is using for his damn thumbnail clearly is not a crossbow.
I mean, it depends. Like, what does the thing look like? There is also like our armless crossbows.
It's up. It's your favorite monster. There's two of them.
Yes. I love this weird.
Armless crossbows, how am I supposed to imagine that?
You know how crossbows have like these things that go left and right? Like the thing that makes the crossbow the bow part.
Yeah.
There is crossbows that don't have that. That they are literally, they are just like they literally just look like a stick, like a gun, with just a bolt on top of it.
Okay. But yeah, it's not a bad case here, so you have an image, and I'm like, I don't know about you, dude, but this doesn't look like a crossbow.
Like the armless crossbows are more like handheld catapults, if anything. Wait, I have to check it on my phone. Actually, I can't tab out right now. That is definitely not a crossbow.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, this is giving me grammar Nazi OCD energy.
Like, I've seen a lot of crossbows in my life. That thing is not a crossbow.
Damn.
Oh no, it's 3 Kazus.
For a moment, I thought you said kazoo, and then I was like, oh no, he means the monster.
Yeah, I mean, it's Kazu.
Yeah. By the way, Sean, did you see what I texted you?
Yes, I did. I'll try to watch it sometime this weekend.
That's fine. Overall, my message was just, I do like the way they're handling the anime right now. Even though that one thing I mentioned is still, it's like, it's not like I dislike it. It's just it it uh it irritates me sometimes. Like, I would be more fine with him getting away with even more bullshit instead of him being like, they're probably just taking pity on me. They're probably just playing around. They probably just like my made-up story and company.
I don't know what you mean. It somehow feels relatable.
Like, I try to keep it short. Basically, you got fantasy world. there's this widely known curse slash disease going on. And people or children who are affected by it turn into like half-rotten looking human corpses or blobs, depending on what source material you're looking at. So basically, people are like, yeah, that's either disgusting or we don't want to have nothing to do with it. So basically, people who are affected by this are getting outcasted or sold away or thrown away. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, that sounds normal. At least for those kind of stories, I guess.
Yeah, like, oh no, curses. No, of course nobody wants to have something to do with curses, especially if it makes people look ugly and not human. Easy reason to throw those away.
The usual.
Yeah, and then you got like this one protagonist dude who really likes magic. So one day when he goes out into the wilderness and beats up some bandits because he needs funds and likes to test things out, he finds one of those half-rotten blob thingies and it's like, you're weird. I haven't seen you before, so he takes it home into his shed and like does experiments on it. So you're like, why is it like this? Why is it rotten? Why does it seem like a human but is not a human? Because blah blah blah, it cannot talk. So he's just generally curious. That's the point.
For a
And
moment, I was
because
thinking. For a moment, I was thinking the story would go the total original way of he becomes one of those things.
nah, he's just a very special Chuny who just happens to be there in that world now and just likes to study magic in his own fucked up ways.
Yep.
Coming down to the point, he managed to cure that fucking disease by just fucking around. And
Wait, what?
because that thing is cured now, it's a perfectly normal human slash elf slash whatever living being that was. And that person's like, oh my god, you saved me. Why was I sick? Do you have answers? And he's like the bullshit character because he's like, yeah, he keeps living in his own dream world, loves to be the protagonist without being annoying. He just likes fantasy. He's a chill. So he makes up his own story, and that story, for some fucking reason, turns out to be true about yada yada yada. There's this big international cult. I don't go into details. Just know there's a cult that has something to do with demons, that has a person. And that person obviously believes it, because from the perspective of a person who was just saved, it somewhat makes sense. So this keeps happening over months and years, so he gathers his own little group of like people that were outcasted. And those people obviously believe his story. And over the years they actually find like evidence of like, oh my god, he was not lying. His story must be true, he's our savior. And coming back to the point from before, basically, he still firmly believes that his fucking story is made up. So he thinks, now that he's like a teenager that goes to school, that all of the fucking people and slash his harem that he has saved are still like serving him, hanging around with him, giving him reports, and talking about cold stuff, because they take pity on him and just play along with his fucking story, even though everyone fucking believes him.
That sounds hella stupid.
It is kind of stupid. And even though he himself is like, yes, I made up the story and I I am the boss of everyone, and I, for some fucking reason, always get away with my bullshit. Where I told Sean his bullshit levels are pretty much about as high as like Overlord levels of storytelling when it comes to the protagonist. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's like something that kind of bothered me. Like I don't hate it, but it bothered me because, like in a manga, that never was a point. Like he just firmly was part of the story, went along with the story, but he never had like those self doubts or like thoughts about like, oh yes, this is just a stupid story of mine, probably. They just they just play along. They just like me. They hang around and aren't even that serious about it, probably. Which is something that I thought was weird when I saw it in the anime. Like narratively, I guess you can kind of make it work, but I would have preferred it not to be like that way, you know?
I don't know. For me, that sounds like the most annoying story ever.
It's
It
good
sounds
that
like
he doesn't. It's good that he doesn't mention it often. Like throughout 4 episodes, he mentioned it in his thoughts like maybe twice, so he isn't
uh,
annoying about it. So that's
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. The way you made it sound like is like, oh yeah, in like one episode you already mentioned it like 12 times.
Nah, he's more concerned about keeping up his image and doing Chuny things. At least he's the least annoying Chuny that I've seen for an anime story, because he replaces it with, I don't know, being entertaining and just not being a fucking nutcase or someone who keeps living in his daydreams or whatever. Because I
No way.
hate those.
No way. That's impossible. If he's a Juni, he can't be not a nutcase.
Well, he's a special nutcase. It's like you know how Chunis normally don't have manners and keep rambling about shit.
Yes.
He's like, yes, because I am special, because I want to become this and this, I gotta be blah blah blah. I'm, I gotta finish my work on my terms. So normal people are not supposed to take notice of me. Normal people are not supposed to find out about my shit. So he's like, yes, my perfect plan is to play this unseeming, very normal loser boy at school that nobody even like pays attention to. So he just plays a very normal, run-of-the-mill character during his normal life and keeps all his Chuny shit in his thoughts and during, you know.
Hey.
And I'm fine with that. Because I hated when Chunies bother normal people with their shit, which is why I couldn't watch Chunibyo, or which is why I absolutely hate Watamote. Because they keep doing that in those fucking shows, and I hate it because it's cringe and it's too close to real life. Where I'm like, yeah, fuck that. You know.
Also, wow, hearing like the Wyvern splitter up close is like the most eardrum destroying sound that I've ever heard.
The what? For vibrance?
The Wyvern splitter.
Oh.
Basically,
How would you describe it, or like, what does it sound like?
well, Sheldon literally dropped a nuke next to me.
Rip.
I mean, it doesn't hurt me, that is not the problem, but it was like the loudest sound that I've ever heard in the game.
I'm just sitting here trying to do as much as I can.
Right, you guys want to play and potentially stream Monster Hunter, according to Sean yesterday. I remember.
Right now, I made him very mad because I dropped the nuke.
I mean, I'm not joking. It is literally like a bomb that you drop from the sky, and if you look from really far away, it is a mushroom cloud.
Oh yeah, by the way, Sam,
Yes?
about that like quote unquote FGO leak I sent earlier. Like I highly doubt it is real, but if it is real, then those are going to be like the most surprised and cracked banners and most likely my most favorite welfare songs of all time.
Um, like for meld fans, having a welfare meld is like the same thing as people getting like a 4-star Berserker Jean as a welfare.
No, that's not the point. It's the point because it's one, it's Santa, two, it's BB, and three, it's
My cannon!
and I want to see if that 1% fake, I mean, real league is actually real, and how they want to throw BB melts and Christmas themes into a blender and make me like it.
But I have seen no BB. I've only seen meld. But I have seen no BB. I've only seen meld and other characters I don't recognize.
No, you didn't. You didn't read the BB part before Melt's name.
I read like all the other banners, and like I said, it's people that I don't know who they are.
I mean, people kind of remember Agravane. Hey, is just someone of the round table that too many people. I mean, barely any people have been waiting for a shit amount of time. Khazra drop is very scary, and probably the biggest little shit there is. And then there's Violet.
Yeah, but none of them is BB.
Yeah, but no, the point is, it's the welfare.
Yeah, but meld is also not BB.
Yeah, but the point is, the name is for some reason BB Melt. And I refuse to believe that until I get proof. And if it is real, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, it is gonna be. It's gonna be ballistically crazy.
Like,
Of course, I will take all the rewards.
it's gonna have it's gonna have BB's baton or attacked, or is it gonna have Melt's legs? Is it gonna be the weirdest non-canon character we've ever had, or what else?
It'll
It's
be.
probably going to be like none of it.
It's gonna be a cross Z henshin between BB and Milt.
The best thing we're probably going to get is like some slightly melt-looking like prosthetics similar to like her summer form,
Mm-hmm.
if at all.
Come on, homeless. There you go. Alright.
I mean, at least it's not like all those copers out there who are still waiting for summer or Christmas Ereshkigal.
Ah, didn't get the memo. Homeless, you can come on my lap only if you lay down.
Ooh, it looks fancy.
That's a funny quest name.
It is, that's why I picked it.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? I know you heard me. I said you can get on my lap if you sit down.
Oh yeah, so you probably saw the Nahida birthday video, right?
Yes.
I like how people are like minorly raging how a supposedly happy video turned out to be sad and anger inducing.
What do you mean the people are minorly raging? After I saw that video, I was like, I was just loading my shotgun with malicious intent.
All right, people don't deserve mercy anymore. Let's go break Nahida out of there.
It's like it's just get your guns, get your breaching charges, get everything. We're going in there. No survivors.
No Russian.
At the moment I said no survivors, that is like the thing that came to my mind, Sheldon. I wanted to say that, but you said it already. No Russian.
Oh, even better. No Sumeru.
Gates of the academia open up. Travel going. Remember, no Sumeru.
And yes, it do be kind of unfortunate that she has birthday alone in that place before we can even roll her or meet her.
I was like the moment I saw Nahida's birthday, 27th, I was like, really? Like you couldn't
Lay
do
down.
one of the two things that I wrote down. Like, I don't know, at least make her birthday like a week or two later. Like you're literally going to give us Nahida and then make us wait like 1 year for her birthday.
The fucking like staff and the creators green lighting this idea of being like, no, she isn't supposed to have a birthday on her and that one green light of, what is our reason? And everyone like being like, because the players are supposed to feel sad.
Oh, do you know this meme gif where it's like Rorschach using his like powers, that like a little bit of the power that he gets from Dr. Manhattan, and he blows up like the city, and where it says like, oh, the McDonald's employee summoning like all the power in the universe to fuck up my order. It's I was thinking of like that meme, but it's like Hoyoverse just summoning all the power in the universe to not make Nahida's birthday fit. Does that mean when we recruit her she's 501 years old? Or did she just become like 500 years old?
We don't know. It's always stated as roughly 500 years.
Also, this is something like that I don't get. Like sometimes, like they say that, if I remember correctly, they said that Nahida was like found at the end of the Great Archon War, which is like 500, and that was like 500 years ago. But then they keep saying like, oh yeah, the Great Archon War was, but it was like 2,000 years ago or something.
No, the Great Calamity happened like 500 years ago. Or the Khan Raya got destroyed 500 years ago. The Archon War happened 2,000 years ago. But here's the thing. Nobody knows jack shit about Khan Raya except for the fucking Archons, apparently.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense now.
It's like, yeah, Khan Raya got destroyed and everyone got turned into monsters. Why doesn't nobody remember this shit? Except the Archons.
And
Just not telling.
the couple few people who have a long lifespan were cursed with immortality or still live through other reasons.
Apparently, or obviously, Dainsleif knows.
Yeah, oh yeah, Danslif knows. Zhongli knows, he just can't tell us what happened.
And apparently, Gold knows Piero knows as well.
Yeah, and
Gold knows. Well,
and a certain someone who got dusted also probably knew things about it, but yeah, she doesn't count. Because Senior and also roughly that old.
Yeah. He got nah, I don't know.
she got what Dark Souls 2, like Dark Souls players said. She got died.
Died.
Yeah, up until like next week Tuesday, I probably will have to finish or like get a good amount of progress in doing the entirety of the fucking Subaru story.
The moment I saw the trailer today, I was like, my baby.
Viewers being like, don't stop it with the dark and red colors. Stop touching her.
Stop touching her like that. Or I'm calling Twitter.
Those people being like, what's a Twitter?
Which you couldn't know.
Twitter and Elon Musk shall now converge on those people and cancel them.
But yeah, now I'm definitely going to get her.
I think by the time she drops, I definitely should have 60 rolls plus.
Sounds good. There is like a ton of stuff in there's like a ton of quests and quest lines in like the events lately give a lot of Primogems, and there's like a lot of precious chests and luxurious chests around in Sumeru, and like there's the quest lines give a lot of Primogems and so many side things you can do as well that lead to like tons of chests.
We're killing a catfish.
I still need to finish the new star event. I still got like 2 or 3 places left to do.
Oh, I totally forgot. I wanted to do that today. I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow then.
And then like today when I started up Subaru, that the first fucking town, you know, like one where you do like some cleaning with clay and whatever. Where I was like, oh hey, this happens to be one of the new store locations. Guess I'll do that in the meantime too.
There's like so many things, like so many places for the quest that I've lately been are also places that have been like for the event. And I was like, please don't overlap that many yellow circles. I don't know which one the quest is.
Sab, we're gonna have deep fried catfish.
Yes. We're going we're going to we're going to have him over the grill. I heard he goes well with lemon.
Oh yeah, right. And woo, 3 days more, and everything you'll see on media will be 90% about Halloween.
Uh, Halloween is like one of those things I don't much care about, honestly.
I care about the interesting costumes.
Normally I care about people doing like good costumes as well, but I don't know. Halloween is really one of the least things that I enjoy.
Did you see Mel's costume?
Yeah, I've seen like if her like costume costume is like the weird succubus vampire outfit thing, then yeah. But that is also one of those things that is like so overdone at this point.
Hey, look, just don't eat her bagel and you'll be fine.
Fair enough.
Then Sab's like, but I want her to come in my room at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's like, oh no, what am I supposed to do?
That was dumb of Sheldon.
I farmed a little bit more artifacts today. But I feel like I keep getting like the same pieces that are decent over and over again. I'm pretty sure I have like 3 or 4 like time pieces that have potential.
Good luck with those things.
Well, that's the thing. Like none of the artifacts that I've gotten are actually good. It's just that they have like plenty of stats that I need in general on her, but like none of the pieces have like double crit stats or something like that. It's either like, oh, the one has like the one piece that I like has like elemental mastery as a main stat, and then it has a little bit of like crit damage and elemental cooldown reduction and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, it's like cool that it has like elemental mastery on it and crit rate or crit damage. But I still need like crit rate, or on the other piece I need a little bit more crit damage. One piece has like dendro damage on it, but it has only like a little bit elemental mastery and crit rate on it or something like that. So something's always missing. It's like really
No, that sounds already great, though. If you have a Dendro Goblet with both crit rate and EM, that sounds great already.
yeah, that's why I'm saying like it's they're not good, and they're not like the best things, but they're definitely will. The pieces that I have will definitely make her usable. But I know that I will be missing a lot of stats, like the dream of 1000 elemental mastery is definitely far away.
Yeah, I don't even aim for 1000, I aim for like roughly 900, and that will be fine.
I mean, I'll be happy if I get like, I don't know, over 500, 600 or something.
600 is going to be easy.
I honestly have no idea how much elemental mastery, a level 20 elemental mastery main stat item gives.
Like for example, a level, I mean a plus 20 elemental mastery sand piece gives like roughly 187.
It's fine. I mean, with the only that and the weapon would already make like 400 elemental mastery.
And Nadira herself at like 80/90 as a passive stat, she gets like another 115 element mastery.
Like I definitely know that I have 2 time pieces with elemental mastery as a main stat on them, and I have at least 2 gauntlets that have dendro damage.
I figured out what he's weak to.
What is he weak to?
Explosions!
That actually makes sense. The explosions knock down the dirt off of him better, I guess.
When you have no idea, go back to old reliable blast damage.
Honestly, blast damage in this game is what bleed is in Elden Ring.
Yeah, I can see that based on what I've heard.
I mean, not only is it like pretty much the same mechanic, but it's literally like you said. If you have no idea what to bring, just bring blast damage. It always works.
You can't go wrong with that.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's just like in Elden Ring, where it's like heck, you can bring bleed to pretty much everything because only like 2 enemies in the game are immune to bleed.
Exactly. Like if you don't know, if you have no idea about the elementals or like unsure, just bring bleed. It works.
Yeah.
It's also kind of like in this game. There's like maybe a handful of enemies that have the resistance to blast, and even then, blast damage is so good that it barely makes a difference.
Yeah, whereas like instead of being great, it just becomes solid, and that's still good.
Exactly.
The only enemy out of the top of my head that I can remember where like the bleed is not really that optimal is like the fucking uh Faria Manor, the fucking Ghost Loretta.
I mean, when you don't think about it, it's like it's like really weird. But the moment you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Like they're ghosts. Obviously, bleed don't work on them.
Yeah, it makes sense why she specifically is one of those enemies where bleed isn't really a thing.
Exactly. Or it's like when you learn like that in the lore, like an enemy, I don't know, is like a golem and it's made out of stone and bleed is ineffective against. Then you're like, yeah, makes sense. It's like a golem. It's no blood.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, unless what I was trying to say with the artifacts is unless I get like really good artifacts, I'm definitely going to miss a lot of like crit rate and crit damage. I used like a few days ago. I used a ton of. I used a ton. No, not fragile resin. I used a ton of like my garbage 5-star artifacts to craft more Thunder Fury, and out of like all the pieces that I've gotten, literally only one piece turned out to be a little bit better than what I had on Yai already.
So what piece was it like? Oh, what category piece?
I think it was a feather actually.
Oh, okay.
If I the only I forgot what it was. It was a little bit chaotic that day, but the substats were a little bit better.
Oh man.
Like man, that's so sad.
Now let's make fried catfish.
You know what? I could go for some like grilled fish actually. Like really like grilled, you know, like on a nice barbecue grill.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I could go for that right now, even though I'm not like the biggest fish fan. Bloodborne Mobile.
Oh no.
feeling many things right now, but I'm not sure I've ever felt these feelings before in my life, or if those feelings even have words tied to them.
But I'm sure they rather leaning towards the negative direction of choices.
Yes, kinda. Or they're like leading half negative, half what?
And yes, it looks like garbage. It's made by some no-name shits called Rock Raid Games, and 99% of it is just paid content shits.
I'm pretty sure it's not even going to be like Bloodborne. It's probably just some like bullshit, well, bullshit.
People don't know yet because nobody wants to pay for that. Because you can only unlock content by paying for it.
That is
Level 5 quests have been
why.
unlocked.
Congratulations on Hunter rank 5.
Ooh.
You're one step closer to death.
Thank you, I'm ready for death now.
And outside of the whole Nahida thingy, saw that on Twitter, half of the other shit was about girls losing their minds about thinking, oh my god, how will redesigned Scaramouche look like, and whatever.
Four things that I've been seeing lately in Genshin Twitter is Nahida, people thirsting and speculating over Scaramouche, people thirsting and speculating about Kave, and Eula's birthday.
Hey, Eula Dula.
But yeah, this is like the whole Scaramouche and the whole Scaramouche and Kave thing basically boils down to what I said a few days ago about like people chill. Those guys are like really far away. We don't even you skipped like you skipped like at least five. You guys skipped like 5 updates, and you're thirsting over things that are like 20 updates away.
Fuck nice. An artist I haven't heard about in a long time finally has drawn something again. And I just really like how he makes proportions and how he makes skin look like.
It was like this
Because
one R. Please go ahead first. I thought you were done.
the last thing I want to say was because it's like shit that I would love to see inside a game or inside a dojo.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
This.
I'm just sitting here listening to Kamen Rider music.
Yeah, that is a good art style.
I like the way he makes skin tones and titty proportions.
There was like this one artist that I followed for a while, and I was like, huh, why does that artist not like post anything anymore or draw things? And then a few days ago, a few days ago, that artist twitters and tweets and is like, I got banned or whatever and whatnot, and then I'm finally back. Sorry guys, and I'm like, that actually makes sense.
Getting bad explains everything.
Exactly. It's like, that explains why the artist was gone for so long. There's like one artist where I also feel the same how you feel towards that artist. And I'm like, I would totally want to see like a game with that art style or like a doujin with that art style. Because I don't know, I like how that artist just draws characters, draws like their bodies, their skin, their proportions.
Yeah, like it's not a masterpiece, but that's the point. Like shit about I want to see inside a dojo or inside a game as the CG art. That's the point. It's just supposed to be perfectly proportioned inside a frame. It needs to like 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 tell you all the horny shit and horny energy that is going on in the image in a concise package. And it's not supposed to be like amazing background, amazing lighting, or like outstanding facial features where it's like everything just distracts from everything else. Like no, I just want to have like some real good looking sex, you know?
Exactly. It's like all that is important is like that you with your eyes and with your mind can like focus on what is important on the scene right now, and you don't get
I don't
distracted by like other things.
like I don't want to fucking nut to some really immaculate looking table or raindrop, you know?
Like I get I get when those type of pictures or backgrounds are there for like for like other scenes, for like the emotional ones or like story important ones or whatnot.
Yeah.
Even then, like there is this thing where there are times where there is literally uh, where there can be like too much going on in a picture.
Mm. Ooh, by the way, in NSFW, if you had to choose between the three of them, which one would you choose?
Wait a moment. I'm I'm beating up muscle T-Rex.
Muscular T-Rex.
And to be fair, we literally have a T-Rex in this game. This isn't even this isn't even like a T-Rex monster. Oh yeah, apparently with the next update, Sheldon, guns are going to be better.
Oh, nice.
Apparently you can then like individually like upgrade certain types of shelling basically your gun can do. So if you're like, oh, I want my gun to do more spread damage, then you can upgrade that. Or I want it to do like more piercing damage, you can upgrade that more. So next title update, every gun user is definitely eating well.
Hell yeah. Give me mashed potatoes with my macaroni, bitch.
NSFW, one of the three you said, right?
Yeah.
Sarah, because I like her better than I like the other two.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one that you're not going to choose.
Oh, what I'm not going to choose?
For me, it's Eula.
It's between Eula and Kokomi. I don't know which one, though.
Hey, you didn't see all the images.
Like I like the Kokomi one as well, but I like Eula more because Kokomi isn't one of the characters that I really like.
Yeah. And Sara is just neat.
Now Monster is attacking.
Damn it, I was distracted by Booba.
Monster Mew.
Alright, boys, I gotta leave now.
Alright, have a good night, Yuki.
Yeah, have fun. Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
We got distracted.
Like, if anyone hopped in and actually saw what I did before meeting up with you to kill the fight the T-Rex, I accidentally went through this cave, and it made it look like I knew what I was doing because I found like the big bug that allowed me to get out the cave. It's like I found this rare item, picked it up, found the big bug, left the area, then met up with you.
Like, yes, it was totally planned.
Exactly.
Trust me, I had situations like that as well, but with less positive results in the end, where I was just going places where I thought, yes, it's totally right, but it was not, and it made me look like a total idiot. I'm pretty sure if like people were looking at what I was doing on the mini-map, they would just see me like run around in circles like an idiot. So at least you salvaged it. I don't. Ow. Oh god, you saved me. Yeah,
Bitch.
got him.
That's for trying to ram into my ass.
Was totally getting ready to ram into me, but then you like staggered him with your attack.
Nice.
I was like, oh god, I'm going to get hit. We can do this, we can kill him before he runs away.
Ha!
Yeah!
Nice.
It's so annoying to fight with like, melee weapons, you have no idea.
I do, because I thought him with sword and shield.
Like his fucking head is like hard as hell, and he always keeps facing you.
One more day of work. Tomorrow I go to my dentist for the preliminary checkup to see how my gums are healing. Yeah, my gums. They're hearing. I can hear with my gums.
Wait, I thought that was normal.
Maybe.
Did I just out myself as an alien?
Maybe. It's fine.
I mean, yes, I also do normal human things.
Killed the gecko.
Echo? Oh, that guy.
It looks like a gecko.
He does? Yeah, you're actually right.
A gecko with frills.
I didn't know that for a long time, but you can beat him. Like apparently his lore is like, oh, his skin is like really like spongy and whatnot, and if you beat him up a lot, he gets like really dry and shrivelly.
Oh my. Ha!
didn't. I didn't even see that. I didn't even know that for a long time. I didn't even see him like at all in this situation where he looks like all dried up and shrivelly. It's always funny when they pay attention to like small details like that.
There it is.
I had a talk with like a friend, like a different friend, while back, and I was talking to them, and I didn't really like. We were talking about the topic of like internet avatars, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I made an internet avatar, like a, you know, basically like you or like VTubers who have a model or whatever. I was like, I wouldn't. I don't even know. Like, I wouldn't even know how I would want to look like.
That is fair.
Like, I have no idea what my theme would even be, or what style I would love to go for. This is, I mean, I don't know. It was just a thing that I remember just now. The head hit where it hurts the most. Nope.
Compared to last time, we're actually tearing this guy apart.
We're actually making a pretty good team. Like having one melee guy and having one ranged guy really works out like super well actually. Oh boy. Hey, he's poisoned.
Yep,
I don't know who did that, but
I
he
did.
is. He's already running away. I need healing. Yeah, I'll take it a little bit. I'll level up on stamina. Where am I going?
And I hit him with a couple of poison darts.
I love poison. I just really wish it was stronger. Like before I was doing switch axe, I was running like on high rank missions for a while. I was running like poison build
Nice.
because I found like a cool weapon that had like poison and fire on it. whiffing all my hits. Yeah, well, like with this game, I kind of decided for like every rank, I kind of want to switch my loadout.
Oh, okay.
So I did different. So I started out like differently on low rank, and then when I went to higher rank, I did the poison thing. On master rank, I did like dual blades, and when it went to Sunbreak, I switched to like. I was like, oh yeah, let me just do something that I never did before, like a weapon that I never tried before, and I landed on Switch Axe basically.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hail's good. Damn it. Can't see shit. Yeah, I got his head.
Nice.
I love it attacks so much.
He's like, no, I don't want to die. Too bad.
Started it. You were evil monster. You attacked people or whatever.
Fatalis is like, yeah, just wait.
Like, wait, you call him evil? I will show you real evil.
It's yourselves.
You were the evil all along.
The other big monster just showed up, and he's looking at the area, going, "Oh."
Just looking at like cut body parts, a dead like one of his like fellow monsters, and he's like, and I'm out.
He's like, people who wish fantasy. Do you wish your fantasy franchise was real? He's like the SCP and backrooms people. No, I choose life.
Yes. I mean, come on. If the SCP, if the SCP stuff was real, we would all be dead.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the SCP Foundation is doing like a good job, so we're not all dead.
But still.
But yeah, I would not like to risk it to be like in the same world with like all the things that are in the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, the Cactus Verse got like a couple new chapters. And basically, they found the body of the Scarlet King underneath this blood throne.
I don't know what the Cactus Verse is.
Basically, it's written by this one guy with the handle of something cactus, and it takes more of a fantasy approach with everything.
Alright, that sounds interesting.
It connects everything more into like a clearer, convoluted mythos. Uh, Cain and Abel have a third brother named Seth, and he's a fun little old man.
Alright. Well, at least not everyone is assholes in that family.
Yeah, well, Caden's not an asshole in the family. He asked if he could see his little brother, and everyone's like, no, and he's like, oh, that sucks.
I mean, to be fair, Kane is kind of like the asshole. Abel, not that much.
Doesn't Abel, like, kill people? And Kane just knows a lot?
Yeah. But yeah, to be honest, at the start, at the start I thought that the backroom stuff was interesting, but it kind of really quickly devolved into I don't like it that much anymore.
Makes sense.
Like I like the initial idea of like like the no clipping out of reality and the mystery about the whole place, not so much the dangers and whatnot. But then they kind of turned the entire thing into like, uh, this floor is really dangerous, and there is a million things that can kill you. And I'm like, that is too much.
That's fair.
Like I don't like that every floor is literally just this floor is dangerous and everything wants to kill you because there are 50 different monsters inside of it. I liked it more when the back rooms were more about like the creepy ambience instead of like the creepy monsters. Because for the creepy monsters we already have the SCP Foundation.
Exactly.
Do that again. Oh. I totally forgot about this one combo I learned. And I don't know why, but I just randomly remembered it.
Hey, at least you remember it now.
Uh, why is he? Why is he blue? Did you make him blue?
I don't know.
Does one of your shots make him blue?
No, I did poison him, though.
That is good. Poison is always good. I'm poisoned. Even if your shots make him blue, what does blue even do?
I have no idea. Right now, I'm using Pierce ammo.
Pierce ammo is actually pretty good against him because of like his rock scales and whatnot. Gwyn would be proud. God damn it.
Should have brought lightning.
Like in Dark Souls. Hell yeah. Yeah. I remember the combo.
Nice. Regrettably, I'm out of Pierce ammo, so...
Well, at least all your shots are like kinda explosive, and that is still better than, well, the thing that I'm doing, going out with like bladed weapons. The only positive is that my weapon is sharp. That's why I can kinda like ignore it a little bit.
Landed right into my bombs I accidentally placed. That's amazing!
You mean you totally did it on purpose?
Absolutely. I knew he would roll over into both of them at the same time.
Exactly, it was all pre-planned. You're playing the long game.
I was not trying to put my weapon away so I could hit the healing through.
Oh, if you're in a pinch, you can, I think, also shoot the healing fruit and it activates as well.
Oh.
I mean, you can hit it with a sword, so I guess if you shoot it with your weapon, it also activates. So you don't really have to, like, put away your weapon.
Huh. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, stay here. Die. Don't walk away too far. I hate it when you walk too far. That means I have to walk far. While we're at it, I should probably sharpen up. I already felt my weapon bounce a few times. Oh god, he's coming back. Ah, goddammit. I thought he was going away! You have no idea how good you have it that you're actually playing ranged right now.
Oh, I can imagine.
This guy is like the most annoying to fight close quarters, like with melee weapons. Because he has so many attacks that just hurt you when you're around him.
Why can you dig and fly? That's bullshit. That's hogging the power pool. You're like the Taking King. He can't use wind and lightning, and you can't dig and fly. Pick one.
Using too much power. You have to share it a little with like everyone else. You can't have all the powers.
Exactly.
Also, wait a moment, I'll be back real quick. I have to go to the bathroom.
Almost, you're like level 25 now.
Alright, I made it back.
Welcome back.
I survived the trip. You know what I'm going to do when I'm shopping tomorrow? I'm going to get some nice salads.
Oh, that sounds good.
You have no idea how excited I am about that.
I can imagine.
And that is not sarcastic. At least not completely. Until now, I didn't know this game had Bloodborne outfit.
Oh, him being blue means that he's exhausted his stamina.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Buy more poison ammo.
I used a weapon for a while that makes enemies exhausted. But I don't like how it looks, so I'm not using it anymore. Kinda looks a bit boring.
Alright, I actually bought multiple ammo types that I can actually use instead of basically the same type of ammo.
Like, if you upgrade your weapon and get to, like, higher ranks, you will unlock more like, higher level types of ammo, different types of ammo, and your weapon will also be able to use, like, more different types of ammo. That is kind of interesting how they did that. Honestly, like they give you a ton of like different ammo types and options.
Okay, that's cool. This is gonna be our last one for today.
All right, that sounds good.
Cause I gotta take a nap soon before I have to go to work.
It's totally fine, understandable. Do not worry. As a working person myself, understandable.
Yeah, or work's not a pain in the ass. It's just tiring.
Yeah, I get that. That's it's kind of like it's kind of the same for me. Like right now, the work I'm doing isn't really that tiring as well, but it's still work.
I also have a demon shell which can increase attack, so I think I'm supposed to fire it at you.
That could be the case. There is a lot of new like ammo types that you can now also like shoot at your uh, partners to like heal them or to give them like more defense or something like that. Like that's stuff that I never knew before. Honestly, to be fair, I also have not been using light and heavy bow guns for a really long time. Ever since they, ever since they introduced normal bows, my instincts like kinda um activated. And if I use ranged weapon, I keep using bows. Like I don't know why, but whenever I see a bow in the game, I immediately get addicted to the bow. I actually like fighting the Rathian a lot because the Rathian always gives access to like poison weapons.
Oh shit! All the new ammo types I have, I can't use. I fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, like I said, it might be that your weapon is like that. You might have to upgrade your weapon for that. And I don't know if they changed that or if it's still a thing. But in the past, there also used to be a thing where some ammo types can only be used by heavy bow guns.
That's probably the case.
But yeah, I mean, normally if you run out of like ammo or want to change like your ammo as well, you can go back to the base and into the tent while we're fighting. And change like your stuff around a little bit.
I did not mean to do that.
Like as cool as the riding mechanic is, it's only helpful in like the early stages of the game. Because in the later stages of the game, you lose a lot of damage by riding the monster. Like in the time you ride the monster, you could easily do more damage. That's why I'm kind of getting annoyed by it that you're like automatically doing it even if you don't want to. Like if you're just attacking and the monster gets like into the status where you can ride it, you just do it automatically. You can't press a button where it says like, oh, I want to do it or not. Hell yeah! Tail's been cut off. Now she got angry. Hail is pretty large. I think this is like a big monster.
Hmm.
On, slide already. I know this is a slidable place. Are they fighting? Yes, they
Yeah.
are. Well, at least I can use this monster to fuck over the other monster.
All I have to say is Saber's theme song started playing. Sad we got a 1.5 buff.
Yes! Now we get stronger! We have the advantage.
Oops.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was the big fireball that you did. I totally saw her revving up for that one.
Just as I said, we get a power buff, then I get annihilated.
Why, but Monster Hunter, I feel like Monster Hunter listens to you, to what you say. Whenever you're too confident, the monster kind of gets you. It's the same for me as well. Like, there was so many times where I'm like, oh hey, the hunt is actually going pretty well. I'm doing so well, and then like the monster just kills me, and I'm like, shouldn't have said that.
Oh, the book for Wonder Almighty form is on Amazon, and it's not that expensive.
Oh really? That's surprising, actually.
I still want to get Cross Saber Sword, but hey, Wonder Almighty book's still pretty cool because I actually do like it.
I mean, technically they're not running away, right? At least I hope. Oh hey, now people are joining. I love it when I can poison enemies. I hate it when enemies can poison me. Oh, we can do it. We got her. Everyone else is here as well. Yeah!
Ironically, it's the end of the song.
That is surprisingly fitting.
Yeah, I started using like my phone earbud to listen to music because every time I listen to ear music on my computer while I'm streaming, my stream gets copyrighted. So I said, "Fuck it."
That is actually smart. Or I don't know, I guess you have to live with playing copy. What is it called again? Copy free music?
Yeah, copyrighted free jazz.
Yeah, something like that, I don't know. you have to learn to enjoy like copy free music. Which is pretty boring.
Oh yeah, it is. Alright, it is right at 6 o'clock. Alright, Sab, I will talk to you later.
Alright, I hope you have a good nap and a great day at work.
Yep, I hope you have a great day at work tomorrow, too.
Thank you.
Alright, do this, do that.
I guess I'll leave the game first.
Yep,
Easier
we
that way.
will.